Friendship are not always people who are always around you. There's a big difference between people who are always around you and people who are always there for you. Availability is not ability. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Happy weekend to you, and thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the weekend post. Okay, so let's get started. Please, guys, don't skip the video, listen or watch the full video. This is your way of supporting me. Thank you. So, I want to talk about friendship. Sometimes we kind of mix it together, and sometimes it could be because of the feeling you're having with that person at the moment. As at that moment you don't know if they are truly your friends. Some people come to stay for like a very short time, but they actually had impacted your life in a very good way. Each time you remember them, you will smile and be grateful. Why some come for a very long time in your life, but you're actually even praying that they should not be around you anymore because they are causing you more pains. Okay, so most of us have friends we only gist with. They are your gist partner, gossip partner, people that are around you because you're trending, because you guys are colleagues at work or place of work, business partners, neighbors, and customers. So one of the most abused word is friend. Some people just say it's my friend. You can't differentiate if they are truly their friends, their colleague, their neighbors, wherever. They will introduce everyone as their friend. I do not mean that you should introduce them as your enemy, but I think there should be a bit of clarity when you're saying your friend, because if you're all saying this one is my friend, that one is my friend, people can't even tell what exactly or what level of friendship they are. Okay, friends are not people that are always around you. There's a big difference between people who are always around you and people who are always there for you. Availability is not ability. You can have many friends around you, but when problems strike, you are left with few, sometimes none. If you have people who are always there for you, those are your friends. Don't take them for granted. Value them, even if it's just one person. Value the person. Okay, so you see, in this aspect, I want us to also reason that sometimes the people you think they are your friend or they are actually genuine with you, life could be happening to them while you were facing a challenge, so they were not able to be there for you. It doesn't mean that they're actually bad friends. It's just that reoccurrence of maybe when you're facing a challenge that you needed a friend and they're not always around, could make you think that they are not your friend or they are not a good friend. They could be there for someone else. Maybe someone else is having a life issue happening to them, and as at that time they were available. Life wasn't happening to them. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. Maybe the luck wasn't just on your side during those times. So don't create enemy based on that. Just know that this person could be maybe a friend as at the time, but they're usually not around when you're having a challenge, when life issues happen to you. You understand what I mean? I just feel I should clarify that friendship stage. Sometimes I wish to be there for someone who is facing a life issue, I wasn't there. So by the time I will hear the story or what happens to them, I feel hurt that how come I wasn't aware of what they were going through, or I was not able to render help when they needed me. It could be that I heard about it. I could only give a word of advice. You know, being supportive and listening here is part of friendship. It's not only about finance. Some people, if you cannot provide financially, you're not being classed as a friend. Some of your friends cannot provide financially, but they can listen to you. They carry your matter maybe in their hearts. They're praying for you, and some of them will try to also keep up with how you're feeling. I'm not saying they should keep up with gossip to get updated of what is next, but they have a genuine heart for you. So don't create enmity just because you feel that person wasn't always there for me. You could read from their character with other people as well. How are they? Or maybe the people in their family, in their circle. So you will need to take a couple of things before you think you can say this person is not actually my genuine friend. They could be a friend when you're smiling, but when you're not smiling anymore, they are not always around you. A friend is someone who cares about your growth, show up in times of trouble, and look for ways to make you fine. So normalize using the word friends. Maybe you should clarify it. He is my colleague. She is my colleague. He is my business partner. She's my business partner. He or she is my neighbor. He or she is my customer. Don't be too quick to call someone your friend. In their inner mind, they might be thinking, we're not friends. I don't know. I hope you get my message anyway. So, allow hard times to introduce your friends sometimes. Allow money transaction to introduce your friend. Sometimes when it comes to money issue, that's when you will know if they are your friend or not, because they will show their true color. And you too, also be a good friend. Be a good friend to someone. Don't expect that they should always be good to you. Meanwhile, you are not rendering any friendship, help, listening here, or encouragement, or motivating, inspiring them in anything. So, don't just search for a friend. Be a friend to someone. Few key points about friendship. Friendship is not built as promises alone, but by action. Like I explained earlier, some people's action could tell if they are really truly friend or not. You could be able to tell. Most people use in times of trouble, when trouble strikes. Yeah? And remember also, another key point is that some that you consider as friends, they will stop talking to you while you guys are no longer in good terms. They will start talking about you. Is it negative or positive? Figure that out. Also, realize that you see some friendship or for some friends, they're like shadow. Once they leave you, once they are no longer your friends, they will follow you like a sun, but leave you in the dark. All they want to hear is news about you, news to gossip around you, about you. That's why they will want to follow you. It's not everyone who is your follower that is your friend. Some are only coming to see the update of what you're up to. They're not your friend. So friendship is not about whom you have known the longest, but about who came and never left your side. You guys might not be together, but in their heart, they think well of you. So friendship is like a flower that blossoms in all season. Friendship is the comfort of knowing that even when you feel alone, you're never truly alone. True friendship is when two souls connect and create an unbreakable bond. It's not the bond to bring other people down. It's the bond of progress. As we grow older, we just find out who the real ones are. And at the end of the day, we realize that we can't always put trust to anyone. We can't always put trust to anyone. Some friends are your guiding stars. So when you figure them out, appreciate them sometimes. You can say it to them, they can say that to you. You can appreciate them for the times you guys have been together when they saw your flaws and your faults. But they are still your friend. They can let you know what you've done wrong. It's not just by supporting you when you've done something wrong. They will let you know, and it doesn't stop the friendship. Friendship still carries on. Friendship will correct each other if they are not fake. And also, thank them for the kind words they have given or they have put in the process of you guys being together. When things were tough, how they bring up those brainstorming words to calm you down. Those times you guys have laughed out, and those times that they know what you cannot explain, but they can tell that you're not in a good mood, but they are still there to comfort you. Good friends are hard to find. What are you? Have you been a good friend to someone? Are you a good friend to yourself or your family alone? I will stop there. I appreciate you for coming, and if you've listened to this stage, please don't forget to like and share if you can. I've got a membership page. You can please join to support me, and you can sympathize this video as well. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you in my next video. Do take care and remain blessed. Bye bye.